This is Mrs. O'Neill for AP Chemistry, and this is Chapter 1 material, Introduction, Matter, and Measurement. So in Chapter 1, we will be covering sections 1 through 6, and you should also have your packet out to write down notes and fill in the blanks and have questions for me to answer in class. One thing to always remember is to define key terms. Go to page 30, make sure you know that terminology. You should be using that terminology with me as well as I will be using that terminology with you. Have you ever wondered why stars shine, or why leaves change color in the fall, or how a battery generates electricity? Have you ever wondered why keeping foods cold slows their spoilage, and how our bodies use food to maintain life? Chemistry answers these questions, as well as countless others. Chemistry is the study of matter and the changes that matter undergoes. One of the joys of learning chemistry is seeing how chemical principles operate in all aspects of our lives, from everyday activities like cooking dinner to more complex processes like the development of drugs to cure cancer. Chemical principles also operate in the far reaches of our galaxy as well as within and around us. So that's information on page 3. So let's begin with section 1, the study of chemistry. Your objectives will be to understand what chemistry is, to identify what chemists do, and to describe why it is useful to learn chemistry. And what I'm going to say to you is always try, try, try. Chemistry is about trying. And of course, doing things over and over and over again until we get the results we want. You may want to pause the video at this point, fill in the blanks in your packet, and then play to hear my words when you're done. So matter is any physical material, any kind of material, anything in the universe we're going to consider matter. And that's why chemistry is so important. It talks or deals with everything in the universe. We want to remember from Mr. Anderson's video that matter has mass and volume or space. Remember, we can call volume space as well. So a property is just any characteristic to identify that piece of matter. So a property could be its color, could be its density, could be how it reacts with other things around it. In the atomic and molecular perspective of chemistry, we talk about elements, atoms, and molecules. And remember, in your summer packet, we talked about those 4 different ways to classify matter: element, compound, homogeneous, and heterogeneous. So this is similar information there. And why do we study chemistry? Because it is the central science. If you know chemistry, you will know everything else.